talking about you.
Abundant adventure.
That's right. Hey, welcome back for another adventure, guys. I'm out here with my buddy Dan. We're doing a little section out here on the Northville Placer Trail up by Long Lake. Not exactly 100% sure where we're going to end up, but right now we're at Kelly Point. Hiked a little ways today. We're probably going to pack up here and keep moving out after a little food. Got a lot to catch up with y'all on, but for now, I'll catch you at camp. Let's go. All right, as you can tell, we made it back to camp. Oh, Bruce is in there. You're all right, Bruce. Come on in. Made a new friend, Bruce.
Howdy.
So, yeah, pulled up to Plumley's, and he was camping here already, and there's two other gentlemen camping at the other one. It's the same one I stayed at here when I went through the NPT, so figured we'd hang out here, and Bruce has been nothing but kind, so we're gonna make some food, hang out. I've already got everything set up, and hopefully the night will go well. I don't know where Flincham is. It's down there, I think, just hanging out right now, but I gotta get food going before it gets too dark. Plus, I'm hungry. Well, good morning, folks. I'm getting up, having myself a little energy drink here, getting ready for the day. Gonna dig into the food bag here in a minute. But yeah, Dan and I had a nice walk yesterday. Didn't really film too much, and didn't film last night too much because we had a visitor, Bruce, here. But which he wasn't complaining if I did film, but I don't know, we were just kind of getting to know him, and he was We had some really good conversations, real good time last night. So Bruce was a great guy. Dan and I, we have to make a decision on exactly what we're going to do today. Now we're at Plumley's. This is one of my favorite spots to hang out is Plumley's. So we're going to have to pack up, get things going. And then, I don't know, I think we're going to try to push to Seward's, which is another spot I've been really, really wanting to go back ever since I hiked the NPT. We might get to walking and get to Cold River 1 and you go and one of us decides, yeah, that's enough walking for the day. I don't have my trail legs at all. I haven't been hiking because I've been canoe tripping instead. And on top of that, this whole summer, I've been, as you well all probably know, I've been doing a military school in Florida. So I have been just busting my tail doing that for a long time. Got back home and basically worked 80-hour weeks the past few weeks to try to get some money back and earn a little bit of extra cash. I don't make as much in the military as I do on my civilian job. But yeah, I'm going to finish up my my drink here, start getting things ready to go, packed up, because we definitely want to be on the trail to try to get as much time in today as we can out on the trail. Yesterday we were kind of boogieing to try to get here at a decent time. So we got Bruce, and he's already rocking Abundant Adventures.
Betcha.
All right, guys, we're all packed up, getting ready to head out here. Saying goodbye to Bruce.
Hey, it was a pleasure meeting you guys.
Yep.
You guys are good people.
And he's actually going out on the water now that the fog's lifted. So he's got quite a bit of more portaging than paddling today. But we're gonna head out on the trail. We've got about 4.5 miles to get to our first little lunch spot. We're gonna try to make it all the way to Cold River this morning. So it's time to go and get on the trail. And the trail was going so well. Yay. Log to log to log, man. So that way we can get over this. It's like a real random bog. On the other side of that is water. On the other side of here. Alright, we're stopping for some lunch. Dan and I are stopped for some lunch. We're going to go ahead and pound some wraps down, and, I'm going to have a wrap. Well, technically you had a wrap too.
I wrapped it up, huh?
Just with nothing in there. And then we're going to head on out, I think. So, but I'm ready for a little break and a little food. Hey Dan, what did you pack in?
Oh, pooping shovel.
That's what you brought to dig your cat holes.
Yeah. Yeah. You ever see that Jurassic Park movie? You know,
Which one?
the original.
Yeah.
You know, where they run up to the sick Triceratops, and then the doctors start digging through like the poop of the Triceratops, and she
Yeah.
goes, "Oh, this is what's wrong with it."
Yeah.
Well, when I go,
It's like
think
that.
of that Triceratops. You know.
Okay.
You gotta dig a hole.
Yeah. Legitimately, everybody, he really did pack that in. Here's the cover for it. I'm not kidding. He brought that. I love it.
I thought you saw it earlier.
No, and then on top of that, he's got a stick that he's bringing along.
Yeah, that's stick. Look at that. That's a useful tool right there.
Oh yeah. We are in the cold river, and let me tell you folks, it's cold.
I can't
Yeah.
my little piggies anymore.
Ooh, feels good. We're getting a good soak in, and then we gotta hit this trail. Yeah. Interesting. Wow, this is actually really nice in here. Except for this side. This side's all divoted down, you see that?
Oh yeah.
But if you sleep on this side, that's nice and flat, nice. And you are staring out at that.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Alright, there you go. So there's the lean-to. Cold River is staring right at it on the other side. And you can string a hammock up right here and be pretty comfortable. So, yeah, you could definitely hammock camp over here. Somebody could sleep in the lean-to. And it's a pretty nice spot. There's also wood over here. Yeah, there's also wood right there too for us to use if we wanted to. Yeah, so this is a pretty sweet spot. It's Cold River number 3 is what it's labeled here on the side. But I think on your NPT map, I think it's number 1 or number 2. I'll double check and label it on the video or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty here. Real nice. And I could definitely fall asleep tonight to that sound of that river. But I don't know. Beautiful. All right. Time to check in again. So last you saw, we were checking out that lean-to over at Cold River, and we almost stayed. Talked about it because it is a sweet spot, but we're so close to Seward's. We hiked it. We had to come over here. So Seward's is right behind me somewhere. That's the lean-to right there. And right behind me is me strung up with my hammock. So about an hour and a half hike, nice, easy. Towards the end, there's like a couple whoop-de-doos that kind of burn you out, especially if you're ready to be done for the day. But it was worth it. It's worth it. And then on the way back tomorrow, I'll do some filming that way because there's some cool spots. If you watch the Northville Placid Trail, I show the Big Eddy and stuff, and I'll kind of show some of that again. Try to get some more video of it. But yeah, so I'm set up. I'm definitely going to go show you what I'll be doing for the afternoon and why the walk was all worth it. Let's go. So that right there, that's why we came out here. Just a beautiful spot to hang out. Went down there, soaked our feet, looked around, just watched all the different different little pockets of water moving through there. It really is a lot of fun, interesting. And then yeah, we came up here, just threw a line up for the bear bag, went around. We got some firewood back there, so we should be able to have a nice little fire tonight. And now I'm changed into my nighttime clothes, and I'm massaging my feet using my cork ball here to basically just roll underneath my foot to try to work out all the kinks, you know. So yeah, tonight I think we're just gonna hang out, hydrate up, have a good conversation, probably listen to my audiobook, and then rack out. And tomorrow we'll get on our way for another back to Plumley's, and we'll stay there another night.
Lentils, kidney beans, and rice. Ginger, onion, tomatoes.
Man, that looks delicious. I have a Peak Refuel beef stroganoff. That's what I'll be having tonight. So, waiting for this to heat up, boil some water, and it's dinner time. Alright, there it is. Beef stroganoff. And it looks delicious. Put this on the menu, Scott. All right, well, good morning, YouTube. So, yeah, I just kind of turn the camera on whenever, so you got to be prepared for that.
Let me get my hair straight, geez.
So, yeah, good night's sleep out here in the woods. Dan said he did get a little cold last night.
A little cold.
Okay, he got a lot of cold last night. Luckily, he was in the lean-to, got the fire going to help curb some of that. I slept warm. The Thunderbox at this site, by the way, is really good spot. Really nice up there.
Really nice pooping.
Yep, that's a good morning constitutional, as Shug would say. And yeah, so we're gonna just hang out here. We got a little fire going. Kind of waking up. I'm having a little energy drink here, and then we're gonna get on the trail. We got to head back the way we came because we're just doing an out and back. And now that we walked all the way in here, we got to find our way back out. So let's do it. All right, made it to Cold River, the lean-to here, hanging out, and definitely one of the best walks through that section. It is got to be my favorite section of the entire Northville Placid Trail. I don't know if I could say it's the best section in the entire Adirondacks, but definitely for the Northville Placid Trail. Really, really enjoy that walk. All right, we soaked our feet, we replenished our water, hung out in the sun, dried off for a little bit, and now we're packed up and we're heading back over to Plumley's. You've already seen the trail. I've already showed that yesterday. So with a little bit of magic, let's go. Just like that, we are here at Plumley's. Got some people already here. Actually, all three spots. the regular camp spot, the other lean-to, and this lean-to all had somebody at least there, at least one. So we set up again anyway, and we're gonna be hanging out with them for the night. So hopefully we meet some new people, just like we did with Bruce. But yeah, let me get settled, and I'll give you an update in a little bit. See how you got the four, like there's a island, and you got the backdrop, and you got the backdrop to that, and you got the mountain in the back. It's like, I love that. Update: the sky has turned pretty much pink/purple. Sun went down. Beautiful area. Just love this. Big lake, big views. But yeah, hanging out. Actually met Brian and Chris, and we're up at the lean-to, just hanging out, talking. Really, really nice people. Lucked out again. Got to meet Bruce the first night here, and now I'm meeting these two here, and couldn't ask for better company. So worked out really well. Me, Dan, and those two are just sitting by the fire. We've got lots of firewood. Some of it's a little wet, but we're kind of cycling through and drying it all out. Came down here to look at this view, and I am not disappointed. Check it out. Brian
How's it going?
and Chris. Both of these two did the entire NPT in August through all the wet and muck of the intense rainfall,
Yeah.
right? And they actually carried, well, Chris actually carried that little, what's his name?
Wyatt.
Wyatt. Carried Wyatt the entire way in that. So he did what, 2 miles, he said?
About 2 miles. Yep.
Yeah, and that's it. So that's quite the feat. Yeah, quite the feat. But so yeah, we're all packed up and ready to go. Probably gonna head out here in a couple minutes and then hike back to the car. Since I already showed you the hike in, I'm not gonna bother filming all the way back out. And I think this is it. Signing off, and I will see you on the next one, guys. Later.
Because we were talking about you. Abundant adventure.
That's right.
We were talking about you the other day, Scott, and reminiscing about meeting you on the NPT was it last year? 2 years ago.
At
Yeah.
the Seward lean-to.
That's right.
And hanging out.
And I stayed there 2 nights ago. Not last night, the night before I stayed there. And I thought about both of you.
Oh!
And I remember I was like, yeah, there's these two ladies that I met, and they were sitting right there. And we had a good laugh about the Thunderbox. And I was telling my friend, and yeah, you came up, and here it is. I'm walking home, everybody, or walking home. They're walking the CL50, and I'm driving to my buddy Aaron's house after just getting out off the trail. And sure enough, I ran into these two. I saw them walking. I'm like, oh, those are two Cranberry Lake 50 people. I said, wait a second, I know those two ladies.
Yes. We said, Scott, yeah, we have about a half a mile to go to actually finish the whole CL50. So
That's it?
yes.
Oh, you're at the end.
Yeah, we're
We're at
stopping.
the end.
We're stopping for ice cream at the Cranberry Lake General Store.
Yeah.
And then it's like 200 feet to Clifton Community Center where my car is. And then we're done with the whole trail.
Well, this was on my bucket list for this. We would have been hiking on the same So, Abundant Adventure crew, if you had all decided to do the Cranberry Lake 50 this year on this week like I wanted to, we would have been running into them again.
Oh, Josh and Grayson, we could have seen you again.
Oh, right, Josh and Grayson.
That's right. Oh, that would have been epic. Okay, I got to turn this off. This is awesome. I'm catching up.